Yo, Tony D back with a Marvel pile. Not too bad. Wolverine 400, another video. I have a variant cover, Andy Kubert. There's a reason why I bought another issue of this. And Martin Coccolo, I love his stuff. This story really went flat for me, but if anything, buy this issue for this. Daniel Warren Johnson does a backstory here, a Wolverine story he wrote and did the art, and it's fantastic. It makes me think that this book, if you're a speculator, I would definitely have a couple copies of this. I want Daniel Warren Johnson to take over the title. I am just praying for that. Can you imagine that? And with the way that there's other artists working on Transformers, I think it's a possibility. Why else would he do a backstory? If you're a company and you're in meetings and stuff like that, and you're making money, like Transformers, what is it? 11 reprints on the first issue, and it'll probably keep going. Why would you not put him on a flagship character like that? Now, Martin Coccolo, I like his artwork, but Daniel Warren Johnson, he's killing it. X-Men 15, first appearance. I believe it is. The antagonist group, 3K, they're starting to... Oh, yeah. I'll give you the sniblet. I'll put spoiler in the description or the title, but yeah, there's your 3K. So I'm going to make an assumption that I don't know if they're going to be opposite the X-Men or similar. I think this one's kind of a Cyclops type from what some of the research I hit. That's okay. Spring it on us. But yeah, I'm digging it. I really like this. MacKay is a good writer. Artwork's good. Stegman's good. He has a very unique style. When you see it, you know it's him. I'm down. I'm totally down with the X-Men. I'm glad it's coming to this. This 3K group, this really was a slow cook, to be honest, but it's a good jumping on point. Sometimes it's tough to find a good jumping on point. Sometimes I'll get in the middle of something and I have a different pile, an image pile. I'll get into that. I jumped on a book and Ultimate Wolverine, number 4. Your boy did this. So one thing I'm doing, I'm buying double copies of first appearances, things of that nature, really for future giveaways or I don't know. Who knows? I talked to a guy in a comic shop. He was cool as all get out. I'll give you the sniblet, the niblet. This first appearance of Ultimate Phoenix. That's a good picture. That's drawn very well. Is that a brain? I didn't notice that. Oh, wow. This may get grim, people. There's a brain there. I don't know. It's cool. It makes you think. What's going on here? But yeah, Ultimate Wolverine. It's starting to heat up. In the beginning, I don't know. It's getting better. And this issue's cool. How they wrote it from the perspective of, usually I'm not a fan of stuff like this, but it's what you're seeing is a wolf battling it out with a bear. And while this action's happening, it matches in parallel with what's going on in the Weapon X room. They're starting to lose control of Ultimate Wolverine. He's starting to remember things, probably. And the dialogue's really good with these scientists. One of them keeps saying, why is he looking at me like that? And that just continues. You know why he's looking at you. He gonna snick. Yeah. There's only 10 issues. But it'll be cool. They're not just going to stop with this character. It'll integrate when the Maker comes back. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a Donnybrook. I like the Maker. That's a good villain. Let me know if you like him. Or hate him. When he first came out, it was really it was shocking to me to It was Hulk Hogan in the NWO thing, making a hero that's so iconic and wholesome into this villain that's pretty gruesome at times. That's cool. I'm totally into this. Predator versus Spider-Man, you gotta get this. If you're a horror type person, this is on point. And I'll show you what I mean. This really shocked me that they went to this level in a Spider-Man book. They show you the gruesomeness of the Predator. They did not hold back. I'll show you something else. I'll definitely put a spoiler alert. Yeah, the Predator is almost psychotic. Yeah, this is crazy. Look what he's doing. My guy, Matt Fletcher, if he had this when he was 5 years old, he'd be horrified. And then this is what I mean by, is this an unstable predator? Is this the first appearance of the serial predator? It is. Spider-Man so wholesome, and this contrast with this, it's got me hooked in. And it's, check it out. Total horror. Love it. It's getting an E. Gerber fullback. I like it that much. It's the contrast. I think that's a really good thing. I think it's unique throwing that contrast in there. Is there any other? Here's a good question. What's another Spider-Man story arc that was that gruesome? Let me know. I've never seen that. Your boy will probably get a variant copy, or I'll double up. In the early 90s, I was crazy about Alien, Predator, and Terminator with Dark Horse, and I bought a lot of books. Punisher, 98, Street Pizza. Love this artist. I'm getting all these that he did the covers on. Gosh, dude, his name is escaping me. I'll put it in the description for sure. I want to say Stefan. But yeah, these covers are excellent. The pencils on the inside are Rod Whigham. Old Punisher books are cool. They need to do something. He just doesn't exist. What's going on? Anyone have any clue or any information on that? I know a lot of people do a lot of research. I don't know everything. I try to research as much as possible, but I definitely like to hear from other people. That's what it's all about for me. The Street Pizza, yeah. And you know what I do? I just keep my tag. Fine condition, I'll always buy fine. I have no problem with that. It's a reader copy. I can read it without the cover falling off. That's all I care about. With these old issues. The stuff I buy now, I take care of it. As you can see, I take real good care of it because I'll pass it on. I had a discussion with that cool dude in my local comic shop, and we talked about it. I'm not going to sell my books. He was like, me neither. There were so many similarities we had. It makes me think that collectors are more alike than what we really know. But you know what? There's some good stuff. Daniel Warden Johnson. Get it.